ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
Pair of panties. Quiet, she land. Be quiet, Rosie. Oh, she's going to be a big girl.
Scott Stapp is this summer's rock and roll savior.
I'm Bill Zimper.
Listen up, the ratings just came in. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper, gang. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 7th day of February, 2024. Archer Morning Show. It's a Tuesday. My name is Chris Hockey. Let's get her started. I don't want to waste a second because we have so much to get to, including Chad Daniels in studio, the great comedian, for 2 hours today. Here's Pete Holmes, speaking of great comedians. Comedy on a Wednesday morning. I almost said Tuesday. Did I say Tuesday? It's Wednesday. Wednesday morning. Come on in. I might not be completely awake, but I'm glad you're here.
Want to be a good dad? I feel like dads can go either way. Thank you to the 22 people that laughed at that. Moms can go either way too, obviously, but the mom and the baby sort of have a head start with each other because the baby lives inside the mom for 9 months. So the baby's sort of pre-programmed to love the mom, like an iPhone. Baby comes out, mom looks at the baby, baby unlocks. Dad's just the weird, hairy helper in the shadows. What's the passcode? Don't run for me. I have nippers too. So many dads are like the part of the space shuttle that falls off after mom and baby reach orbit. Just like, let me know if you need me to lift anything heavy.
OnlyFans. Pair of panties.
Morning show. You just said it's going to be a big day. Chad Daniels is going to be here. No Mark Parrish today. He's at the NHL Network, but we'll do Duel of the Decades with our guy Brian Oak. Saucy, I think we got a golf bet brewing today.
Yeah, 8 o'clock, man. Waste Management Open.
So it should be fun.
Yeah, it'll be great. And we have a new twist. Oh, kind of a new twist, but yeah.
A new what?
Twist.
Oh.
So that'll be fun. And you're in, right, Hawk?
There's a twist?
Yeah.
Sure, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Check's ready to check.
I don't know. Not yet.
How much we betting?
Standard amount.
Standard amount.
I don't even remember what that was.
But
100, then if the golfer wins, it doubles to 2.
Well, good.
But we're making the best player with the best odds the ghost.
What?
Yeah, thanks, Zach. It'll be fun. The Waste Management Open is sweet.
Our buddy from Branded Bills is going. He was telling me last night.
Yeah.
He said there's a betting place right there on the grounds where you can bet on the game right there.
Yeah, the 16th hole, which is a short hole, which is where a hole-in-one bet could come in. And that gets paid automatically, right? Even if the...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys care enough.
Gambling whales.
About
into the offensive end. He takes it right to the rim, lays it in with 1.7 to go. Inbound for Garcia. They do not foul, and that's the ball game. Gophers with a big-time Big Ten win at the barn. Big-time win. Minnesota 59. Michigan State 56.
Sky-U-Ma.
Kirsty has to force. Ripped. A steal. Top 3 in the conference. Walker. Oh, the chase down. Not today.
I don't think you guys care enough.
We got a squad, and our guy's going to be on the show tomorrow.
That's right. Ben Johnson tomorrow. We tried to tell all of you out there that this was the squad that was going to do it.
Yeah, what's the play they run?
The triple pyramid behind the back door. You remember what the name of the song is?
What does the Fox say?
That's right.
This is for Parker Fox?
This is for Parker. It's not just for Parker. the balls, Parker.
It was pretty loud tonight. I think probably one of the loudest that I've heard. And then at the right times too, getting behind us on the defensive end and cheering for big blocks and rebounds. And I think basketball is a pretty important thing in the state of Minnesota. And I'm hoping it continues, and I'm hoping we continue to get more fans in the crowd and continue to cheer us on, because I think that and I said it before, I'll say it again. I think the Barn is one of the most special places in college basketball, especially when the crowd's behind it.
Am I correct to assume that you didn't add that's just how they do their pressers now?
That's exactly right. They actually have the Swedish broadcasters come in and stand behind him and do the song.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty incredible.
I would like one of the Gopher reporters to just ask the question that way the next time Parker Fox is on the post-game panel, not just in the media scrums.
Yeah.
When he's just up there on the dais, like when they're at the Final Four. You just walk up and go, what does the fox say?
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Don't ask a question. Just leave it open for Parker to say whatever he wants.
And then behind him go, ding, 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 ding.
Do that.
So we're going to have to ask you to leave.
Yeah.
You got to go.
This is not the Super Bowl service.
But you kept inviting Jared here.
He was on Radio Row. Yeah, Jared from Subway he was on Radio Row. He wasn't in the media scrums. Very different.
You never know what he's up to.
And he seemed like a nice guy.
You have always said he's the only one that actually wanted to talk basketball.
I would have lost a lot of money. Seemed like a sweetheart.
You're wrong.
I was wrong.
Yeah. He's a monster.
Go Gophers. Go Gophers.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
win this game. Go Gophers. Honor your name.
Needed that after a very disappointing professional basketball team performance.
Sky you mom. What is your deal, man?
What's your problem,
I'm feeling
man?
good.
Why do you gotta be
what the
Captain
Fox
Negative?
say?
Yeah. All right, Colonel Negative.
Yeah, why can't
Yeah,
you?
he's been upgraded.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, he's been promoted, I think is the right word.
Why
Good
can't
for
you
him.
just spew some positivity like the Power Trip Morning Show always does?
Yeah, I'm spewing over here, brother.
Yeah, listen to the Hulkster.
Yeah,
No, that was good. That was good. Sounds like it.
that's good. That's good.
Michigan State. My God, what a win.
Gophers tied for fourth in the Big Ten, and the team they're tied with is a team they already beat, Northwestern.
That's right.
So,
Shucking and jiving.
I don't know how many people thought the Gophers would be anywhere near the top four in the Big Ten when the year started. So, already overachieving. Let's keep this thing going.
If you do know, can we have him on the show and maybe we can get some other extremely awesome gambling tips? Because, man, this came out of nowhere, right?
You have a gambling problem.
No, I don't.
I think you might.
Yeah, I think you do. I'm very angry
There's no
now.
judgment.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look who you're talking.
Yeah,
I'm
you're gonna
lashing
bet
out
on
on the Waste Management Open.
I
In
can tell
2
you're
hours.
angry, and I like it.
Yeah, since we added the hole-in-one bonus, we have not had anybody get it yet.
No. Yeah.
And pros do it once in a while. It's not like, well, you're betting on something that's never going to happen. No, it happens once in a while.
Like the initials jackpot.
Yeah, right. There's
Or
a
the-
chance.
Yeah. Or the lottery.
Speaking of pros, do it every now and again. Do you guys ever have the same feeling I do, the same question I do when you're watching porn?
Wow.
Like
your mic's on.
Is that guy enjoying that? You know? Because I
Or is
always
that just
read-
work?
Yeah. Because I'd like to meet the happy porn star, the guy who's like, "Can you believe I get to do that?"
Probably Sins is like that, I think. I mean, I would guarantee you Lexington Steele loves it.
I bet he doesn't.
Really?
No. I bet he doesn't.
Yeah,
It's
I
work
bet
for him.
Sins does. He seems to enjoy it.
Like the Tommy Olsen of porn. He's like, "Hey, gang."
Well, that'd be a Zach question.
Here's what. Think about what Chris is asking. Chris is basically saying, does Joey Chestnut like to have a hot dog once in a while?
Right.
My guess is he doesn't.
I bet he doesn't.
Because
I bet
it's
he
like,
doesn't.
it's like going to work.
Or does Joey
Anybody
Hot
wants-
Dog like to have... Never mind.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. And he does. You know he does. And that's clever as hell. I wish I could complete that joke for you. Speaking of completing.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. That's a great question.
I bet he doesn't.
See, that's...
No,
and
I think you're right.
I don't think I've ever
order
said
a
this
hot
to you
dog
guys.
when he goes to a restaurant. No,
No.
way.
I don't think I've ever said this to you guys, but that's the one thing that's keeping me from porn. I don't want to hate the thing I love.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
can have
Yeah,
too
good
much
call.
of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
keep
good
turning
call.
down,
Yeah,
keep turning
keep
down
saying
those
no.
offers, Chris.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, keep
No, I
saying
can't
no.
do that. Oh,
Stay
no.
strong, brother.
No, hate it.
Ding, 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 ding.
I love that too much. Can't do it.
Can't do it. He keeps showing up here and saying he doesn't want to work today. Do you know who he is?
Yeah. Never worked a day in my life.
I think you're right, Sacco. It's got to be or Pete North. I think Pete North.
Oh, you guys are close. You just
Peter
call him
North.
Pete?
Man, I would argue, to Chris's point, you're naming all of the people who probably don't.
They don't.
Because they've worked the most at it.
Right.
Now, one of them probably does, but, I mean, I don't know how you would watch it and know.
Do you think our friend Lisa liked it?
I know she didn't like that comedy show the other day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, how about that?
Yeah. Hers on Instagram denied everything.
Yeah, she said they were mad at her because she pulled out her phone at a Matt Rife concert.
And she says that she never took her Fung out.
Yeah, she had a picture of
She
it.
never took her Fung out?
Her Fung out.
Fung out? Wow.
What is that even?
What is that? Yeah.
Do ladies have those?
I don't know if she's ever going to come
That's
back
another
on.
thing I can't
say
find.
that.
It's Feng Shui. She shouldn't have been doing that
on my
in
Fung.
the theater anyway.
I don't know where it's at.
You're into weird things, Hawk.
Zach, it's extremely early. We're only 10 minutes in, but Tickle My Fung is the leader for title of the podcast, Hour
Can
1.
you spell
Maybe
Fung
every
for
No,
me?
I'm going to make you
No,
guess.
I don't like
if
that.
that's the one that holds up in
It
the
sounds like a
next
Craigslist
hour.
advertisement. Hi, I'm my Fung.
Tickle my Fung.
What?
Hi, Brett.
And Brett's like, what did I walk
Yeah.
into?
Yeah.
That guy, my over there, keeps wanting me to tickle him.
Yeah, brilliant. That's fun. You guys are funny.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, cool.
Should have heard Zach last week. He was clever as hell.
Yeah.
He was.
On fire.
Man.
Just killing it, man.
He's always funny.
You guys see
Oh, it was different last week. Next level.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get some of his jokes. We just figured they must have been funny. You guys see the picture of the napping polar bear that won the Photographer of the Year award?
No.
It's the cutest thing ever.
Is that right?
Yeah, he might be dead. I'm not sure. They may just say he's napping. He may have been killed by a propeller and you can't see
Sure.
it. But it's cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
Oh.
Look at him. He take a nap.
That's the opposite of
Take
the
a
other
nap
photo
there.
that went viral yesterday.
Which was?
LeBron James's feet.
Oh, yeah. How about that? Where's that little pinky toe at?
I mean,
What the hell happened there, brother?
Yeah.
didn't you wake up yesterday morning assuming that LeBron has better looking feet than you, and now you know that's wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he has everything we don't, except for I have better looking feet than
You sure
LeBron
do.
James.
You sure do.
All of us do. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't have everything.
No.
We haven't beaten the feet department. If we started,
Yeah,
no,
beat the
Zach,
feet.
hang on. You know this better than we do. If we started a foot OnlyFans account, and so did LeBron James, if we didn't attach our name, so
Yeah.
they didn't know it was LeBron's
Right.
foot, because obviously his star power would make a difference.
Everybody like, yeah, his.
Right.
Yeah.
But would our feet do better because they are normal looking feet, or would be because he has awkward feet, do the feet people go crazy?
Well, that's a great question, Corey. And can I take it a step further?
Of course.
For people out there who haven't seen the photo yet, if he said, "Hey, suck on my toes,"
Yep.
you'd have to start at his ankle.
Oh.
It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah,
You have to see it.
if you haven't seen it yet, it sounds like basically wearing tennis shoes and playing basketball his entire life have jacked up his toes the same way, like, random McDaniel's fingers are jacked up from getting caught in helmets and,
my
and
God.
playing football for his entire
Where
life.
is his pinky toe?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Have you seen it, Zach? Did you
No,
pay for
I'm
it?
looking at the reaction, and I'm also looking at the reflection
Oh, my God.
I'm
in the
looking it
mirror.
up.
Ugh.
Those are what we call hammer toes.
Hematoes. Ding, ding,
Which
ding,
is
ding.
why.
Because your
Who's
toes.
we?
Well, that's like a medical condition. My grandma, who never took another lover, had them really bad.
That's because
So
of her
your
toes.
Toes, probably. It's where your toes.
Or
go
maybe she
over
had
the
so
other
much
toes. That's
so
hammer
much
toe.
sex that she had toe curling issues.
Oh my
wow.
God. Yeah. Once she had one so hard that her toe moved up her ankle.
Wow.
It looks like God forgot to put on the rest of the toes
That's
and then
what
just
I'm saying.
said,
Yeah.
just throw them on there.
All the piggies went to market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I miss you, Zach.
and the-
Remember from last week? And
Yeah. Remember how cool
jokes
it
and
was?
stuff?
We were like, wow, that guy.
Oh, man.
That guy.
It was going places.
You
really
were
were.
going places. The trajectory was like a 45-degree angle, basically like LeBron's fourth toe to his pinky toe.
Ew.
Why?
Ick.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
to answer your question, I think if there are no names attached, that's filthy. That's
Yeah.
even I think for like
The
weird
feet people would not be into that.
No,
They want the normal
feet.
ones.
but there are people who like the dirty ones.
Well,
What?
it's the
Who is,
niche. Yeah.
who has great feet?
I don't know. I'm not a
Who has great
Mitch
armpits?
armpits. Ooh, there's a couple of Harry Styles photos that are awesome.
Weird.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait,
I
are
mean,
we talking armpits now or back to feet?
Armpits.
Armpits.
You'd
There's
look
a couple
at
of
his feet.
Harry Styles photos of his armpits that are awesome.
Yeah.
You know what song makes LeBron James cry?
When doves cry?
That.
Tears in heaven?
Probably not. Got My Toes in the Water by Zach Brown.
Oh.
Because one of them's always sticking up above, and it makes him so sad.
And LeBron hates watching fish throw up.
Oh, yeah. Yuck. They must be pissed.
I don't get that. Should I get it?
Because the fish see his toes and get sick and throw up. Because they're grossed out by his
grossed
toes,
out.
and they're just fish. Not the band.
Yeah,
Actual animals.
No, they might throw.
They probably do too.
They're all hippies.
Yeah, they really are.
His baby toe's almost a hippie.
Oh,
It's all the way up his foot.
yeah, that's one of the worst case of hammer toes I've ever seen.
Hematoes.
How many cases have you seen?
I've seen a lot because it runs in my family.
Oh.
Do you have them?
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so? That's one of those I either know or I don't know.
Whip
Get
them
those
out.
feet out, Barney Rubble.
Zach, get over there and inspect his hammer toes. You got hammer toe?
I got decent feet.
Looks like a normal foot to me.
Oh,
What the hell
man.
was Hammer Time guy's name?
MC Hammer.
But it's when they do that. That's
Yeah.
hammer. My mom's got it.
Stop.
Who was that MC that had that hammer time thing?
Right. Who do you think has the worst feet in the building?
Well, probably Abbott's because they're always hanging way down below the rest of his foot.
Yeah, he does have that drop foot issue.
You know what? I always think after I stub my toe when it's the middle of the night that's what my feet are going to look like.
Yeah.
you kick the corner of a wall, like at 2 o'clock in the morning, you wake up, you're like, oh, I don't want to look like LeBron James.
No.
Stop.
Fish are throwing up.
Oh, man. All right, more of the Power Trip Morning Show. Again, a jam-packed show. We can talk more about our Josh Metellus contest later. We're going to Vegas. You can go to KFAN.com, keyword Vegas, or KFAN.com/Vegas to join us. We'll talk more about that. Chad Daniels is hilarious. And I've learned a couple of crazy stats about him in the last 24 hours that I can't wait to ask him about. He'll be here 7 to 9. Rosie later. Golf betting later. Lots to get to. Brian Oak and Duel of the Decades. More. The Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Minneapolis, St. Paul, The Fan.
The Power Hour begins at 8 a.m. It's powered by Quantum Fiber. You can watch at KFAN.com/watch. Again, brought to you by Quantum Fiber. Your world unleashed.
Now, Corey, I have an idea. And this is the kind of idea that revolutionizes radio. But I don't think you're going to be willing to do it.
You know me too well.
I know.
Right. Look, I don't know what you're about to say, but just based on that prognostication,
Yeah.
I would say you have a 95% chance of being right.
That's
that
exactly how
I
I
don't want to
feel.
do. But you never know. But why not take a shot? Maybe we land in that 5%, and I'm like, let's do it. That
I'm
sounds great.
shooting my shot.
Yeah, shoot your
I'm going
shot.
to shoot my shot. And then if you decide you do not want to do it, I would like to do it anyway.
Sure.
Without you.
Sure.
Oh, sweet.
Okay? In tribute to LeBron and his summer toes, summer here, summer there,
Brilliant.
I would like to take a picture of our feet and post them online and have the listeners try to determine whose foot is whose.
I like that. I'm in. I don't care.
Didn't the Joker once say, Zachary, if you're good at something, never do it for free?
Right.
Aren't we giving away our OnlyFans feet pics for free?
That's
Couldn't
the other
we
angle I have.
Couldn't we
It
make
turns me on.
Couldn't we make a ton of money out of this?
I don't think we could.
He's just collecting our feet pics.
Right.
Again, Zacho, I don't know why I'm always looking at you for these
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird that you looked right at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, we have a small level of regional fame. Are we big enough names in the Midwest to turn on the foot community?
It's a legitimate question.
It's a legitimate question,
Please
Zachary.
answer the question, Zachary. I'm sick of you
would
denying.
the foot community?
Yeah, come on, Zach.
And are we the wrong gender?
No.
To profit
No.
great. So dudes' feet also in play.
Yeah, they do. Some of them do well. But actually, most dudes, you have to do more than just
So
the
if-
feet.
okay.
A lot of
Okay.
women can do the feet, just the feet.
Okay.
'Cause there's,
But if you're a dude, you better start panning up.
Yeah.
Got it.
There's see some testes
But
too.
is
see some testes.
the collective members of the Power Trip
I don't
Morning
want to
Show,
put those online.
not especially not in the collection, like a bouquet.
Hey guys, look,
It's a penis bouquet.
Oh, don't cross the streams.
Like we're the pile of those scientists in True Detective. Just here they are, frozen. Is the group of us posting our feet pics, are we a big enough deal where we shouldn't give these away for free? We should charge them cash.
I think you should have a conversation with yourselves and your people around you and make the right decision, because, I mean, there could be money on the table here for sure.
Well, then wait a minute. Before we get off the OnlyFans train.
Choo-choo.
Look, this company all the time says they're looking for new good ideas. What if, instead of promoting podcasts...
Snoring?
I think I'm putting Zach to sleep. Zach, what if instead of podcasting, YouTubing, streaming, StreamYard, all this stuff, what if every show is required to start an OnlyFans foot account and iHeart gets 50% of the profits and we save the company, the entire company, not just Minneapolis, iHeart National.
Yeah, Abbott's in a good mood finally.
Yeah, we get into the foot business. What if we get into the foot business?
The foot business. Whoa.
It's an interesting proposition.
Thank you.
The problem is, so the OnlyFans gets like 50% of your profits, basically.
What?
Like 45%.
That's a full foot.
Please let him tell you what the problem is.
Let him
When
tell
you make more money, you can negotiate that down, but it's a brig chunk. And then
it's a brig chunk.
It's a brig chunk.
It's a Briggs truck.
It is.
It's a brig chunk.
You got to be careful with the brig chunk.
How much would a brig chuck chuck? A brig chuck would chuck wood.
Yeah.
Man. Tell me more about the brig chunk.
But if iHeart's taking that, are we making any money?
One of these days, I'm going to rob a Briggs truck.
Here's your
She's
eyes.
a brig truck. I don't know what you were talking about.
So anyway, OnlyFans takes a big chunk.
A pretty good one, yeah. I'm questioning everything I say now.
You should question everything every day.
Yeah.
It's a safe way to exist.
Just
So
it
looks like fun.
This or not?
Yeah,
It does.
Seems fun.
It really does. Safer. So they get a big percentage, and then what were you going to say about the rest of the
We said
percentages?
iHeart's taking another chunk.
Well, but that could be negotiated as well. I still want us to make the majority of the money. It's our feet.
But think about it. If you're charging $10 or even you probably with feet, you're probably going down to $5. So you're getting like 10 cents on every subscriber. That's a lot of work for
a lot of work.
Picture of your foot?
That was a lot of work.
What do you think? You're just plopping it on the table and taking a picture? No, take some pride in your work, man.
My God.
Thanks, Thadcast.
All the people online that are like, I'm releasing content. I'm like, you're naked.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
It's a lot harder than you think it is. You know what? I will not stand for this.
You're no.
I'm not going to let this happen.
Foot down. He's right. You're no.
Yeah, I'm going to put my foot down and I'm going to take a picture of
You
it.
used to play for the Twins, Justin. You're no.
And I'm going to make 10 cents a toe.
Anyway, are we taking pictures of our feet or not? I think it'd be fun to have people try to determine whose foot is whose.
Sure. I'm in.
It feels dirty.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of like it.
Yeah. It turns Hawk on. Yeah.
No. Well,
How are your feet, Hawk? I mean, you've been...
you can see that when I was a young man,
no.
that I had to wear the same shoes for a long time because my toes are crunched. They kind of fold underneath. See, I just gave it away.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
yeah.
See, you just did that.
Zach was doing that so he didn't have to post his feet.
We're doing it. We're doing this. I don't care.
Curious, because
We know.
he wore those boots on stage numerous times.
Yeah.
That couldn't have been good for the toes.
Oh no, and bad for my knees.
Everything.
You know what? But I gave her hell.
You look good.
Do you remember back in the day? And the answer, of course, is yes. It's rhetorical. But we had a babe bracket.
Yeah.
Where we just we drafted 64 fine young ladies when the internet was really big on photo galleries that you could click through.
Yeah, remember?
That's pre-Twitter, pre-Facebook, pre-whatever. It was just photo galleries. And we got so many freaking clicks because we did a 64 lady babe bracket. Now it's 2024. And to an audience of mostly men, thanks to all the ladies that listen, mostly men, we're potentially offering up a whole bunch of dudes' feet.
So we're doing
We've changed.
Yeah, I'm in. Are you in?
Evolved. I don't really care, but we got to.
Wow, you're in. Sweet.
But let's find a way. Let's find a way to do like a. How do we do a bracket? We gotta get everybody involved, and I mean everybody. At least on the Power Trip. Forget the other shows.
I don't.
How do we get more than us?
I want to do this now.
But what if? If we get like the 12 to 15 of us, then it's much more difficult to figure out whose foot is whose. If we just do us. And you apparently have scrunched up feet from your shoes back in the day.
I'll straighten these sons of bitches out.
Yeah, do that.
Sauce has hammer toe.
No, I don't.
Stop. Hammer
Zach
toe.
has camel toe.
He certainly does.
I don't know what Brett's got.
I just got feet. That's it.
So none of us have freak toes like LeBron? None of us?
Nothing freaky like that, no. I would think.
Why did you say it like that? What are you working with over there?
Right.
No, I nothing.
Let's see your feet.
No.
I showed you mine.
No.
You don't. You really don't want to do it, do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
Wait a minute. Is this a Batman Bruce Wayne situation?
No, I mean, it's
Do you
nothing-
have an OnlyFans account, but if you show your feet, your true identity will be revealed?
Yeah, Rex Ryan will be right on the way.
I got a long ways to go between Philly and LA. I might need to resort to some pretty desperate things.
Have you booked that trip yet?
No. I mean, I planned most of it out, but I've not inked anything yet.
Are people still just bathing you in Venmo donations?
Yeah, no, it's been unbelievable. That was crazy. Then my phone right after the deal happened, it was blowing up. So thank you to all the rubes who are helping with that. But yeah, we got some. I think we're looking at May, late May.
It's going to be May.
It's going to be May. Gosh, dang it!
It had to be May.
He's so good. He's got a new song. It's pretty good.
Who's
JT? Justin Timberlake. It's pretty good.
Cool. I don't know where that came from.
Because he said it's going to be May.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that's an NSYNC?
Which is an NSYNC song.
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't recognize that.
And it's a big social meme. It's a big social meme.
Hey, every radio station in the country basically.
Mrs. Creasel has a question. Are we going to wait for Friday so we can include John?
That's a giveaway.
Ain't nobody
Everybody
got time
would
for
guess that, right?
We should just have a blank picture. Well, that's a giveaway.
Right.
If we get 16 of us in a bracket and one of us is just up against
the carpet.
Right.
Just let's see here. Who's taking out Creasel? I can't tell.
That's you know what? You're right, Corey. It is better if we do a bracket. And then we don't announce whose foot is who until they've been eliminated. It's sort of like that stupid show where they sing with masks on.
Well, wait a minute.
Which you love.
Hey, this is the trick. This is the trick. This is how some of us, it sounds like Zachary a little bit too, and I can't blame you. If you want a little level of anonymity, but we can still do this, we do a bracket, never say whose feet they are, except for the winner.
Good bit.
So the winner has the best feet. Everybody else's feet just get lost in the shuffle. Because we just say, here's foot number 1 versus foot number 2. You don't even know whose it is. Creasel can be in it.
I like that bit. Well, he'd win.
We need 16.
I'm in.
Or at least 8. We need 8, right? 8 would be good.
I'm in.
We got 5 right
You
here.
know Tommy's in.
Oh, he doesn't care. Tommy's going to love this
Tommy's
tournament.
going to send us a whole, like a floral pastel. Which do you prefer?
He's going to look at those pictures a lot.
Tommy's going to be a giveaway because his will look like, quote, content.
And his
he's going
big
to take
toe,
it seriously.
His big toe's covered in feces for some reason.
Oh, God, he's hanging out with your dad again?
Wiggle your big toe. Front Page Sports is next. Power Trip Morning Show fan.
Your trip on the fan.
Hey, good morning. The memory remains only just barely, though. I haven't heard anything from Brian Oak, and normally he texts me the night before. So I'm worried he's not coming in. And if he's not coming in, we're skipping Duel of the Decades today.
All right. I think he'll be here.
All right. It's weird because, I am a man of the people, Corey.
You sure are.
I am. I get out there and I mix with people, and I say to them, first and foremost, what do you think? You know? And a lot of people are like, I love the toe idea, which you guys are skipping, and I don't like it. I think this is a big-time radio bit. But anyway, I digress. I get some people saying, I love the Duel of the Decades, favorite bit of the week. And other people saying, that's a piece of ass.
Yes.
Shove it in your dirty toe hole.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah. The dirty toe hole. That's what Tommy calls my butthole.
Whoa. Your mic's on.
I am Mike's on. So anyway, but that was a very clown from The Simpsons laugh.
Thank you. Krusty?
Yeah. No, the other one.
Yeah. No. I'm not right.
No, you're fine. Anyway, so if he doesn't come in, we're not doing Duel of the Decades today. We're going to give it a break today. How about that? What do you think?
Sure.
Yeah, fine.
Because we're missing 2 votes and blah, blah, blah. Grimmer didn't text me back. I wanted him on to hype the
he died.
Golden Gopher basketball squad, but he's playing.
Is at the NHL Network or something.
8 o'clock game last night, I'm sure.
Yeah.
For Grim is.
Harris says he's in for the golf bet, but I doubt it.
Right.
A fortune pin!
And what about Chad? We got to find out if Chad Daniels wants to gamble. I don't know if he's a gambler.
He looks like a gambler. I don't know why. You know, I just get that. I get that drift from him. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Are we doing the toe thing or not?
I'm in, yeah.
Even if it's just me and Saucy, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care. I just want people to see my foot.
Yeah, I'll do it.
And there it is.
Yeah, correct.
And finally, we did an inverse thesis statement. You're supposed to state the point of your article first. Chris got to it last.
Well played.
Just
Corey.
wants people to see his feet.
Remember how you guys were saying how
Yeah, we're like, hello.
people do bits and tell you if they like it or not?
Yeah.
Haley chimed in on the foot bit on Twitter.
Uh-oh.
She wrote, as someone who loves members of the Power Trip Morning Show more than some family members, I cannot begin to tell you how horrified I would be by a foot bracket. This is far and away the worst idea of all time.
Well, first of all,
Careful.
all right. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to back that up. I'm going to back that up. And second of all, that makes me want to do it more.
Yeah, don't encourage it.
idea is just the worst.
So you're in, Corey?
I don't really care. I would prefer the bracket, but if we're not going to do the bracket, I would just rather have you two do it and just see who can sex up your feet the most. You know?
Okay.
Although Chris has already given it away that his toes are crunched up, and
Yeah,
you
but can you
clearly
imagine what his look like?
Well, he's got hammer toe.
No, I do not.
It runs in the family.
Don't spread that rummer. I don't have
I'm
hammer
not
toes.
going to spread a rumor.
I don't have
Tommy
hammer
will.
toes. Oh.
Oh my! I said rummer, not rimmer.
Oh my.
Jesus.
The first one works too, though.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Rummer also works.
It's a combo.
And,
Yeah, combo platter.
and you
Oh,
said
I got it.
butter toes?
I caught up.
No, hammer.
Oh.
I don't have them. My feet are
You
flat.
don't have toes?
I have 10.
Oh, quit bragging.
My feet are flat on the ground.
Flat?
Well, they
Flat?
aren't. They aren't like
Unfrozen caveman lawyer.
Jeez.
Chris will stand beside the road with one single tear because you're bragging about having all those toes.
no.
I got 10. 10 of them.
Come on, man.
Do you think he has any old photos of his
like,
feet?
Like the at an antique store?
I mean, I would bet it's John. Sure. Yeah. I'm in, Hawk, even if it's just you and I.
Cool.
Well, we can, during the golf bet, we can ask all the participants if they would want to be a part of a bracket and see what the interest is.
Yeah, let's feel it out. Let's
Parrish
dip our
would
toes in the water.
Brilliant. Parrish should say yes.
You're good.
If Marnie says yes, the
Or
internet will
Carly.
explode.
Or Carly.
Or
She'll
Carly.
win, and she'll win.
And that's not fair. Even female feet are gross, but they're less gross than us.
I bet Marnie's got just hell down there.
Oh my God.
I bet like she used to stop her bicycle with her toes by sticking them into this.
Like Fred Flintstone?
Yeah. Just,
Spoke toes.
Yeah, spoke toes.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, you heard what I said.
Yeah, careful.
I'm going to call it out. I think she's got terrible feet.
You think
Prove me
Marnie has
wrong.
bad feet? Who do you think?
And again, and
God,
there
you're
is the
horny.
prestige, and the trick has been revealed. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, prove me wrong. Yeah. You know who's got bad feet, I bet? Carly.
And I bet they can't do a handstand naked.
No.
Prove me wrong.
Get black eyes, I'll tell you that.
Wow.
What? Not this month.
No, stop. Brutal. Do we think hockey in the past couple of days has watched feet porn?
Sounds like he's on one.
Yeah.
He's having a moment.
Yeah. And now he's like, I need to see more feet.
He watched Kill Bill, and Quentin Tarantino loves feet.
Loves feet.
He highlights Uma Thurman's feet throughout, especially when she says, wiggle your big toe.
Yeah.
She's trying to not be paralyzed.
Yeah.
After Buck visited her in the hospital. I guess he's seen Kill Bill in the last 48 hours.
I have not. I just think it's a good idea. I'm a radio aficionado.
But you have seen feet porn, right?
Well, sure, by accident.
See,
Come on.
This is
by accident.
This is going to send chills up and down all of our spines. You ready? I just received a text from somebody that LeBron James called an American treasure.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He's in, right?
I don't know if he is. Paul Allen just tweeted me, said, my big toenails right now from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
At least that's the rummer. Yeah! So he's got a raptor claw?
Let me tell you about that
He's
guy's
got
toes.
just an absolute claw coming off of his big toe?
Yeah. That guy's toenails look like a blue cheese cave.
You know his really bad feet?
Probably
my
Cher.
brother. From
Dom
running,
does?
I bet, yeah.
They're terrible.
Yeah.
All your toenails fall off, right, Hogs?
They sure as hell do.
Yeah, he has bad. He has ugly feet.
And that's weird when your big toenail falls off.
And he
because it
sends
stays
me
that
that
way
picture
for a long time.
Yeah, he sends me that picture like once a week. It's disgusting.
Stop it.
There's something that makes me so happy that your brother has hideous feet. I don't know what it is. I mean, most of it's my hatred for him.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, if you like Paul Rudd, but worse.
Oh.
No, I mean, it's what he looks like, right? An uglier Paul Rudd.
Solid 4.
Right, a solid, like, Twin Cities 4.
If I do Blue Chew Chewable, I can give you solid 4.
Oh, no, you can't.
Yeah, you're right.
Man, that's crap.
Oh, Dante.
If we do it twice, I can.
Wow.
It's good math.
Thank you.
Should we come back and do
We're going to
front
have
page
to
sports
because
we're
I
late?
can't say the words holiday station stores after this segment.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
I'm embarrassed.
By the way, PA didn't say he wouldn't show his toe. He just said it looks like a Jurassic Park animal right now.
He'd be in.
It's the Dinosaur Club. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
Not a worry in a world of cold beer in my head.
It's National Girls and Women in Sports Day, and iHeartMedia Twin Cities, along with the 2024 TIAA Big Ten Women's Basketball Tournament, want to recognize Caitlin Clark from Iowa. She is 5th on the all-time NCAA women's basketball scoring list. We'll see you at the Women's Big Ten Basketball Tournament coming to Target Center March 6th through the 10th. Celebrate National Girls and Women in Sports Day, February 7th at Mall of America. Join Minnesota Sports and Events and Diamond Miller for youth skills clinics, music, fun, and register to win Big Ten tournament tickets. Visit mnsportsandevents.org today to learn more.
KFAN, the Fan.
Flop, Sweat, and Tears makes its triumphant return Friday, February 9th at Bunker Hills Event Center as part of Coon Rapids Snowflake Days. Join the Common Man, Meat Sauce, and Larry Mundella Guy for 90 minutes of non-stop knee-slapping humor. Tickets are on sale now, CoonRapidsSnowflakeDays.com, but caller 11 right now will win your way in with a pair of tickets. 1-800-320-5326. That's 1-800-320-5326. Good luck.
Hey, Corey.
Yes, sir.
You're going to have to stop picking your nose.
Why?
Because I'm worried about you. Listen to old Bree Tennis here.
Scientists in Australia have found a link between picking your nose and Alzheimer's disease. Here's the science. The study uncovered a protein called beta amyloid that's produced in the brain as a defense mechanism to pathogens introduced into the nose. They say it's dirty fingers that cause that defense process, and that suggests a link between the two. I'm Bree Tennis.
Well, okay, hang on. They're not saying then don't pick your nose. They just make sure you wash your hands before you do it. Then get in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're right. I didn't think of it that way.
Pick your nose in the shower or wash your hands, sing happy birthday like we learned during COVID. Make sure it's at least 20 seconds or whatever. And then get in there and clean it out.
Get in there.
Yeah, get in there.
Make it out of there.
Start digging for gold.
What?
Yeah.
Trying to remember the kid's name who in like elementary school wouldn't stop picking his nose.
Paul Giamatti?
No, you're close though.
You think Academy
You're in the
Award,
neighborhood.
Is he a winner or just nominated in the past? Either way, Golden Globe
He
winner.
won for that one thing about wine, that one show about wine, I think.
Sideways?
Yeah.
Let's just go with it. Academy Award winner Paul Giamatti was a nose picker.
It's because Stern tweeted he's on the show today. I went hockey on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was the first thing I saw.
But do you believe that he looks like the kind of guy that does?
No.
You're going to get sued for defamation,
I
man.
said no.
And nymphomation as well.
Information.
Yeah, which I've been sued for.
I don't believe it.
My dad sued you for
Yeah,
that.
he sure did. And then he kissed me.
Hawk, aren't you one of the only people who didn't like the holdovers?
I didn't. I thought they tried too hard. And you guys know how I am. Like this happens a few times to me where I see the movie on the wrong day and everybody else loves it and I just don't like it. It wasn't that I hated it. I just thought they tried really hard to give me emotion about people that I didn't care that much about.
What wasn't that Parasite? You don't like Parasite?
And again, I saw that
was terrific.
not long after I had my knee replacement surgery.
So you were
And
high?
I might have been too high to like it. I don't know. But yeah, that happens from time to time.
So, yeah, 3 movies that we can name off the top of our head that were basically universally loved. Well, one of them, I guess, is not. But Barbie.
He didn't like.
Didn't really care for it.
Holdovers.
Didn't care for it.
And Parasite.
Didn't care for it.
Which is interesting. There's nothing wrong with not liking those 3, but it's you.
I know.
You love everything.
Right.
So whenever there's something that is universally loved and you're not in that group, it's like, what's going on with this?
Right.
What's up with that?
I don't
if
know.
the rest of us hate it, it's like, well, yeah, you guys are a-holes.
Yeah, right,
But Chris
right.
likes everything.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Parasite's incredible.
I thought it was fantastic as
Same.
well. And I'm not necessarily, it's not really a horror movie. It's more
No.
of a thriller,
It's so
tension.
good, though.
Super creative. I had never seen anything like it. It was awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking last time, because I know Chad Abbott loves TV Guide Radio, as he calls it. Am I the only one watching True Detective? You're not watching it, Chris?
I am. I have had so many gigs that I haven't had an opportunity. So I watched the first episode. I was interested enough to. I will go and finish it after this week of shows.
Got it.
So I'm not out of it. But are you enjoying it at all?
No, we're back. We're back.
Oh,
you
yeah, he
are?
said yesterday. Yeah.
No, I'm back.
I must have missed it. That must have been Monday.
Remember how last week I said the supernatural angle? I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
God,
that
is this
was
what they're
peeing you off.
doing?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
after number 3.
Right.
Episode 4 gives a real world possibility to get out of that.
Oh.
So it brought me back.
Okay.
Episode 4 was creepy as hell, and it involved some ghost-esque creatures.
Okay.
But they might not actually be ghosts.
Okay, cool. So are you saying it's like a Scooby-Doo situation?
No, though that would be
That'd be great.
It just and because people are speculating that they're all connected now, it would be terrible if Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson were like, "You caught us.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for 10 years."
What if Jodie Foster turns to the camera and goes, "Rawr."
Right, brilliant. And you would know it was Matthew McConaughey's character.
I do a good Scooby-Doo impression. Come
because he
on.
smokes
Not bad.
every 6 seconds.
It is true.
Sorry, I interrupted.
That was a good
Touchdown.
Scooby-Doo.
Thank you.
No, I think we're back
Do it
on
again.
track for
I can't.
a possibility to land the plane. They lost me
Yeah.
for 10 seconds. I thought I was going to hate watch the rest of the season. We're back. And that concludes TV Guide Radio.
Which he just
hates
I
it.
think he secretly likes it.
He just hates
No,
it.
because he's a go
Time now
outside
for
guy.
Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. They got that car wash club.
Hell yeah,
And right
dude.
now they got a badass referral program. So if you want to save some money yourself and have friends and family save money, go to Holiday, sign up for the car wash club. They can walk you through the whole process. It's super cheap. It's super fast. And when the weather's this nice, you need car washes. Car Wash Club, Holiday.
Like it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. All right, let's do a quick vote. There's 5 of us. Do we start with the good news or start with the bad news?
Start with the bad news.
Start with the good news.
That's 1-1, Zacho.
I would say good news.
Good
Yeah.
news, 2-1, Brett.
Let's go good news.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at us. See?
And Hockey said bad news.
Yeah,
I
something
like to
going
end
on
it.
with Chris.
No.
Everybody liked holdovers. Everybody liked Barbie. Everybody liked Parasite except for Chris.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I like to ramp things up and then finish strong. You know what I'm saying?
In what situation?
You guys voted good news, so let's start with the good news. The Gophers beat Michigan State 59-56. They outscored the Spartans 32-24 in the second half, so nice little comeback. Freshman Cam Christie scored 19 points on 5 of 7 from 3. Dawson Garcia with a big three-pointer with a little over a minute and change to go to give the Gophers the lead for good. The Gophers, again, just like that Northwestern game, were down big late. They were down 9 with 13 and change to go. But then Michigan State missed 9 consecutive shots, and the Gophers went on a 10-0 run. Gophers now tied for 4th in the Big Ten with Northwestern, a team they have already defeated. They are at Iowa Sunday at 2, so pre-Super Bowl. You could watch the Gophers and the Hawkeyes. 9 regular season Big Ten games to go before the tournament. And hopefully an NCAA tournament. Head coach of the Gophers, I believe, is booked for tomorrow on this show in studio, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Abbott
8
made it
o'clock
sound
hour.
like it was a done deal. That
It's
we'll
a done
have
deal.
Ben Johnson on tomorrow at 8.
And it's going to be a fun thing because Ben's gone tomorrow, right?
Ben Lieber, yeah.
Yeah. So we have a special guest as well in Amy Hockert coming in studio.
Oh, sweet. Who
How
I've been
about
told
that?
just fires bullets on Twitter.
Even this morning, I forget what she tweeted this morning, but she made me giggle this morning. Yeah, I think she is one of us.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So shout out to Ben Johnson and the Gophers. Again, who knows where this season is going to lead? But the team is better. They're trending the right way. Look, I think even Ben would say there's been times in his reign here as a Gopher head coach, it just looked like it was floundering. Not necessarily his fault, right? Just in general, it wasn't going anywhere. He's got this team pointed in the right direction. They're playing better. They're competitive. A lot of their losses have been close losses.
Yeah.
This is a different team. He's doing something extremely right down there. Let's hope it keeps going.
I know.
Right.
This is fantastic.
And nobody expected
Let's go.
this, man.
Nobody.
Let's
did.
go.
There were people who thought he wouldn't be employed by now.
Yeah,
You
one
know
of
what I
them
mean?
sitting in your body.
Someone who's in my body.
Oh, God.
Okay, Zach, don't act like it's so gross. You already called one of the Lamberts a 4. Don't be mean.
It's the best one.
And I believe, in fairness, I think he said a solid 4. So not debatable that he's a 3 or a 2. A solid 4.
Well, no, I wouldn't go lower than 4.
You think Dobbs a 4? Dobbs like the only Lambert that works out. What are the rest of us?
It's not about
yeah. Hey, speaking of, that's the
Am I more than
positivity,
a
right? There's a
4?
lot of other negativity in this town.
Oh.
And, man, if you want to believe it, all you got to do is read Sauce's Twitter. Sauce.
Yep.
Let's see here. I want to go in chronological order because, man, you were having a moment last night.
I get mad.
I could tell. Let's see here. Let's start with...
You sounded like a toddler, by the way. I get mad.
I am a toddler.
12 hours ago.
Yes, Daddy.
After Aaron Gleeman posted the current payrolls of the AL Central teams, you tweeted, embarrassing for the Twins. They win a series, the town goes nuts, and they cut payroll. What a joke. If they get 45 to 50 million from their new TV deal, and it doesn't result in 150 plus payroll, that's terrible. Sad, even for Minnesota sports. Do better.
I stand by that.
I'll stand by you.
I stand by that, and here's why.
I'll stand by you.
You look at even the Wild and the Vikings, and Zacho, do you remember when the Wild went out and got the best 2 free agents?
Yeah.
They weren't free, were they?
No.
Right, and they're still paying for them.
Yeah, they still
Remember
cost
in
money.
2017
Not the
when
best
the
example.
Minnesota Vikings made it to the NFC Championship game and lost? What did they do? They went out and got the best quarterback, maybe the best free agent available. The Minnesota Twins win a series. They could have probably won another one if some breaks had gone their way. And then they immediately, not like in January or February, immediately say, we're cutting payroll. Great organization. What
9
a
hours
joke.
ago, you tweeted, here comes another awful loss by another disappointing Minnesota sports team.
I stand by that.
I'll stand by
And
you.
I was right.
9 hours ago, you tweeted, what a meltdown.
Stand by that.
I'll stand
Had you just
by
made a grilled cheese?
Oh, how good was that?
8 hours ago, you tweeted, this team was up 22 at the half. Finch isn't the problem. This team needs a shakeup.
Yeah, I stand by that.
I'll stand
Jade
by
McDaniels and Slow-Mo are terrible.
8 hours ago, you tweeted, pathetic. Minnesota sports teams should all be sent to space.
Stand by that.
I'll stand by you.
Now, this one,
Yeah, I bet they'd enjoy it.
this one has a swear word, so I'm going to have to bleep myself.
Don't swear.
Yeah, don't swear.
It's a long one.
I'm talking to you.
This was the end of the night. This is when Paul had enough.
Oh.
It was a gif of Zac Efron saying, I'm just disappointed. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
But then the actual text of the tweet was this. The Twins are too cheap. The Wolves play hero ball in the fourth quarter. The Vikings drafted Lewis Seen over Kyle Hamilton, which is like someone picking me over Leo. And the Wild are just horse bleep. This town needs to be rebooted. Good night.
Stand by that.
I'll stand
I mean all of that.
Doesn't sound mad at all.
I mean all of that.
Yeah. Were you tweeting that like with a smile?
No, I was pissed.
Good night.
Well, what's the not mad disappointed gift for?
I'm not because I will watch them like I always do, but I'm just disappointed in them. That's all. I'm disappointed in them. We all should be.
We should expect better.
Yeah, except for mediocrity, which this town just is fine with.
You know the Wolves are in first place in the West,
I get
right?
that. But why can't we be like a dominant team like they should be? If you go back, and I'm not going to, but you look at all their losses, think of how they lost to Orlando on Friday, which is
San Antonio,
right.
Charlotte,
correct.
Chicago without Levine.
A great basketball team wins those games. Why can't we be a great basketball team? They're a very good basketball team, not a great basketball team.
I disagree. Mortal Kombat is a very good game, but I believe Donkey Kong is the best game ever.
Donkey Kong sucks.
So you do believe that the Wolves should be sent to space, or you're willing to retract that?
No, they should be.
You'd rather send them to space.
Can't lose to that team. Yeah, I stand by it.
Yeah, you can't do that.
This town needs to be rebooted.
Yes.
How do we do that?
I don't know. Maybe try in the with the Twins.
Just to clarify.
Yes,
You're telling other people to try?
Well, that's what people who don't try do. They tell others to try.
I'll stand by you.
All right. Boy,
All right.
your legs are tired.
Man, you are...
I love it though, man. That's awesome.
He's got sports passion.
Unplug the town, wait a couple seconds, and plug it back in.
Let that Wi-Fi reset.
You got to count.
Whether your aunt, whether you're Mike Conley Jr., whether you're any of these guys, you need.
Oh, my aunt doesn't watch sports.
Oh,
she doesn't care.
Is Oak not here?
No. Oh, do you see him?
I mean, it is 6:36.
I know. He obviously is not here, and I've texted and tweeted him, so I'm worried about him. I hope he's all right.
Hey, can we get a wellness check on Brian Oak?
I'm afraid he got sick after looking at those LeBron toes.
How back in the day?
Hello.
Like, when did you get concerned back before cell phones if you didn't hear from somebody?
Like a week and a half?
Yeah, 4 to 6 days.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nowadays, it's if you're away from your phone for 3 hours, people start asking questions.
Yeah.
But back in the day, you just sit there and rot, man.
Yeah, you just sit there and rot. Like poor Lane Staley.
I was just thinking the same thing.
That's exactly what I always think of, man.
Yeah.
So how long was he?
Poor guy. I think 2 weeks. Yeah.
Which is way too long, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who didn't go looking for you?
Why now?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it.
If I didn't tweet for an hour, you'd be like, something's wrong.
That's kind of his point. Yeah.
Yeah, if you hadn't ripped a Minnesota sports team.
They should be ripped. All of them. All the 4 men's sports teams should be ripped on a daily basis. Well, just because you guys don't care about sports anymore, I do.
Right. You're right.
I love sports.
You're right.
And I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed in them.
You're right.
You were up 22 at half against a team whose best player is out, and you just peed down your leg. Awful.
Feels good, but it's embarrassing.
You know, you should protest so much. Don't watch the rest of this season.
That's
sit
what
it
I would
out.
do. You know what?
That's not how things work, Corey.
No, he should just sit it out.
You know what?
Play MLB The Show.
Are you Sauce's defense attorney now?
I have one.
He's got hammer toes.
No, he does not.
It runs in the family.
Hawk, does my dad have hammer toes?
They're covered in feces.
Oh, my God. Why? He's now dating your dad?
How dare you?
That's why he calls him
Dirty Pop. That's him.
He made 2 sons that are combined 7.
Oh.
Wow. That's a math joke and extremely mean.
Wow.
We know Dobbs is a solid 4.
Yeah.
Wow. That means you're a 3.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I love
2
you.
sons, a combined 7.
Yeah. At least I'm not in the Avery family tree.
Oh, they're firing bullets. We got a battle.
Do you stand by that?
I'm a 3. No, I don't stand by that. That's mean. No, that's
I'll stand
I can't judge you.
That's mean. That's mean.
I can't judge him.
I'm not going to be mean to Zacho.
Man,
I don't like when people are mean to Zach.
this show's fun. Chad Daniels joins in 20 minutes. Rosie in an hour. Golf betting at 8. Lots to get to between now and 9 o'clock. This is the Power Trip Morning Show. What really matters is next.
St. Paul, the Fan.
The Power Trip Morning Show is making Our return to Las Vegas, Nevada. See them as we broadcast live from Sin City, April 10th through the 13th. Travel packages are available now. Just head over to KFAN.com. Make the keyword Vegas to secure yours before they're gone.
Yeah.
Or KFAN.com/Vegas, whatever.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
Gonna be awesome.
What a weekend, too. Again, you could hate the Power Trip Morning Show and still come with us.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's what Hawk and I are doing.
Because the Wild are at the Vegas Golden Knights that weekend, right?
That's right.
Friday night.
Yep.
UFC 300.
Yeah,
It's
I can't
Masters
wait, dude.
weekend, so we land in Vegas Wednesday morning. You can get there before the Masters starts and bet on the Masters and watch golf for a couple of days.
Yeah, why don't you do something?
That's what I'm going to do.
And we're going to
I
have
bet you will.
some really fun stuff. I'm not going to say anything specific yet, but
Yeah.
really good, fun reasons to book with us and
Yes.
and join us on
Show related and Wild related.
Yes.
That's right. We're going to make it really special for those of you who decide to travel with us.
And let's just say if you do travel with us, there may be an opportunity to play initials.
What?
Wow.
What?
You just said
And
it.
not just by going to initialsgame.com and buying the home version. I mean, anybody can do that. I mean, actually on the air in Las Vegas. More details to come. This is kind of the announcement of the announcement. Should we do what really matters?
Yes. I think we should.
At one point, can I do one?
Right?
Which one? The sport or the what really matters?
Your bit.
Yeah, you go first then.
All right, hold on, I got to find
I
a
always,
thing.
I always. Hey, 9 hours ago, Sauce tweeted this. I do neglect Instagram too much. 2 hours ago, he did post, "Happy all the men's pro teams in this town suck ass Wednesday."
Yeah, I stand by that.
Get it all out, Sauce.
Wow.
I stand by that.
Is that a national holiday?
Yeah, you're dead.
Suck ass Wednesday.
I stand by you.
Why don't you go first?
Okay. So, I don't know. Let me.
Yesterday, you woke up.
Yeah. So yesterday,
Yeah.
well, we and I are watching the Wolves game.
Weenie Eye?
Weenie Eye.
Weenie I was watching the bat.
The basketball game.
Oh, the basketball game.
And I saw this tweet from Dove Klenman. I don't know how to say it.
No chance that's how you say it.
Kleiman?
There's no chance his name is Dove.
It's D-O-V. That's Dove. Right? Dove Kleiman.
Dude.
What?
Come on.
Dove. How else do you say it?
Could it possibly be Dove? I don't know. Could it? Honestly, have you ever known of anybody named Dove? I'm just wondering.
What else would it's D-O-V?
I don't know.
Is
Maybe
it
I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know. How do you spell the last name?
D-O-V.
No, last name, brother.
Kleiman. K-L-E-I-M-A-N.
Which is, I'm laughing because you called him Kleinman. There's no N until the end of Kleinman. Kleinman.
All right, you guys ready?
Anyway, so Dove Kleinman said what?
He tweeted the cost of a 30-second Super Bowl ad in 1967 compared to one today. What would you guess a Super Bowl ad in 1967, 30 seconds cost?
I bet it's in the hundreds of dollars. Maybe like $1,000 at the most.
I'm going to say it was $400.
I'd say thousands, yeah.
I'm looking at it.
$4,000.
I'm out.
It's $42,500.
Wow.
That's a lot.
It's $7 million this year. Do you want to know?
I would have never guessed it would be anywhere near
$42,500 in 1967.
Two different television networks?
Maybe.
I think it.
Two of the three, right?
Yeah.
I thought the ratings were so low back then that you could have just basically handed over your spare change and probably got one. $42K.
Do you want to know what my wife's guess was?
10 million?
This is weird.
For 1967. 2 cents.
And she was serious?
Yep.
You married well.
She said 2 cents. Oh, don't be mean. You're mean.
Don't be mean.
That's not meant to be mean.
It was just funny. You guys are going to be a good match.
Yeah.
You're going to be a good pair.
She said 2 cents.
2 cents.
Yeah.
Between the two of you, you're a combined 12.
I'll see.
Wait a minute. I get
See? Math.
She's a 9.
You gave her a 9.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I would agree after what I've seen.
No, she's a 10 and I'm.
Yeah, I guess Hawk would be the better judge of that.
Yeah.
Jim said that 10 years of listening to the Power Trip, and this is the worst hour I've ever heard. Please stop.
Oh, Jim.
Oh, about the feet thing?
I don't know.
I think Jim's probably tired about the foot talk.
Well, he's wrong.
And, we've had way worse hours than this.
Yeah, come on,
yeah.
James
We once spent 3.5 hours on that
James
22-inch
D. Clough.
penis.
Well, has he also not listened the last 2 days?
Right.
Way worse than this morning.
Podcast last week. It was way better without me.
Zach was on fire.
Yeah.
And I think old James B. Clough forgets this is free. Turn the damn channel.
Yeah, and go see Dove Kleinman.
Yeah, you get what you pay for. I almost called him a slut.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that because he might not be a slut. He might be a good dude. Or he might be, which would make me like him more.
That's a good point. This is free.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah.
We're doing our best.
Which isn't much.
Oh, great point, Hawk.
No, that's a great song.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't have to play it. He's doing it exactly.
It's pretty good.
Are we doing what really matters?
Oh my gosh. Can we do Doghouse Radio? Can I throw my wife under the bus big time?
Sure.
Sauce, you know how almost every song we play, you're like, my buddy so-and-so thought the lyrics were this. And you're like, nobody thought it was Z Hambu.
Or
right.
Manic Monday, Randy thinks it's just another man named Randy.
Which is preposterous.
Yeah.
We were talking about the Grammys and Tracy Chapman and Luke Combs.
Yeah.
And my wife goes, again, my wife was born in 1985. So when Tracy Chapman was a big deal, she was 3, 4, 5 years old.
Yeah.
So she missed the wave of Tracy Chapman. I don't think she even knew if Tracy Chapman was a man, woman, black, white, whatever. I don't think she had any concept really of who Tracy Chapman was.
Yeah,
just
it could be
vaguely,
either one.
Right,
Yeah, right.
vaguely remembers the name. And I was like, did you see the Tracy Chapman Luke Combs performance from Sunday night at the Grammys? Everybody's raving about it. It was spectacular. It was really cool. She's like, remind me what Tracy Chapman sings. I'm like, well, Fast Car is what they sang on Sunday. She's like, I don't know if I know that song. And I go, she did Give Me One Reason to Stay Here, too. And she goes, what did you just say? I go, give me one reason to stay here. She goes, it's give me one reason to steal. And I go, excuse me? I go, it's 2, syllables. And she's like, doesn't she say, or I don't know if she said she, give me one reason to steal? And I'm like, give me one reason to steal?
Wow.
What scenario is somebody standing at a store going, give me one reason to steal? Or I'll turn right back around. I would say if you're threatening somebody to, this is what I told her, by the way. She didn't like this breakdown. I go, if you're threatening somebody to steal or you're willing to leave, they're going to say, then turn right back around. Right. The lyrics don't make any sense. And I told her it now. And now that I told her, I go, now I can't unhear it.
Just give me one reason to stay here. Come on.
Yeah.
Just picturing a bank robber be like, all right, hand over the money and give me one reason why I should.
Give me one reason to steal, or I'm going to turn right back around.
We don't have a key to the vault.
She's 4 or something when this song came out.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's egregious. I go, you never thought why it doesn't, that wouldn't make any sense?
Baby, I got your number.
She's like, it's one word. She doesn't separate the words. I'm like, but why would steal make any sense?
I'm not standing up for it, but she was 10 when this song came out. This is 95.
This is 95?
Yeah.
Okay, that is more egregious then. But she has no concept of who Tracy Chapman is. I just can't believe she thought it was steal.
You can call me anytime.
Wow.
All right, now try to unhear it.
Yeah, right.
Right here. No.
Yeah, I can hear it now. I can hear it now.
Yeah, I get it.
No, one reason to steal or I'm out of here.
Now I'm hearing steer.
That's what my daughter said. My now 10-year-old daughter goes, I'm just hearing steer.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is wrong with you two?
This is you talking to Jesus as you're driving down the road.
Brilliant.
Jeez.
Jesus, just one reason to steer.
Yeah, you're barreling towards the side of a bridge.
I'm not putting my hands on the wheel, buddy.
But think about that. If it came out in 1995, like you said, she was 10. That is 28 plus years, right? Almost 29 years of her thinking that was the lyric. And I love that when somebody's so wrong for 3 decades.
And this was a pretty big hit.
I don't think she cared at 10.
Not with a 10-year-old. Yeah, right.
but
I don't know if a lot of 10-year-olds were listening to Tracy Chapman. But whenever she heard it wrong.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
That's a good one.
What a weird threat.
Yeah, all right, I'm not going to tell
All right, is it my turn or your turn?
Yours.
What Don't care about that. Let's skip this for a second. Okay. Hey, the Wild are back at it tonight. Zacho, the Wild are at Chicago, 8:30, because it's a nationally televised game. Chicago has lost 4 straight games, and they're terrible, of course. I don't know. Is Bedard even close to being back?
He's still weeks away, last time I checked. So
the Wild come in on a 2-game losing streak. Chicago comes in on a 4-game losing streak. 18 of the Wild's final 33 games are on the road. Next home game is they host the Penguins on Friday, but they're back at it tonight at 8:30.
Yeah, the Wild need to get started right away here. They need to get a win. That's not a good team, especially without Bedard. So they need to get a win, then follow it up this weekend with another home victory and see what they can do. I don't know where they are at this point. I don't know if you can't really sell. You can't. They're the worst. They're the Vikings. They're the Vikings. They too good to be bad and too bad to be good.
On air production meeting, Brett, our buddy Chad Daniels is here. Could you go grab him?
Yes.
He's downstairs. Don't physically touch him. I just mean go get him.
Ask him if he's ready to steal.
Yeah.
In your wife's defense, she did turn that word, like those 2 words, into one syllable. It's not stay here. It's steer.
What? Are you on?
Jim is right. This is the worst the Power Trip's ever been.
Yeah, now I'd feel bad about criticizing him.
Jim.
Yeah.
Have we heard from Oak?
No.
Oh, no.
He's looking for one reason to steal.
Give me one reason to stay healed.
Stay healed?
What really matters, though, is this.
Pistachios are prone to spontaneous combustion, and any mass transport requires strict precautions. You just nodded when I said that. Did you know that, Saucer? No,
that was
Zacho?
Yeah, because I think there's like you said it. There's restrictions in place on how much you can bring, because they can turn into a pretty good size explosion.
So you can't bring pistachios on an airplane?
No, you can. You just can't bring like a wholesale amount.
Yeah, but what if a whole bunch of us bring a little bit of an amount, and then we all combine them in one giant pile in the middle of the airplane?
Damn it.
Perfect plan.
That's a good
Give me one reason
to steal.
Not
Paul,
take
your
this plane
hands
down.
Poker face. Does Corey eat pistachios?
No.
No.
I'm going to say yes.
Corey?
How long have you known me?
You don't eat pistachios?
No.
They're a nut. Do you eat peanuts?
Sure.
Peanuts?
Sure. Peanuts, hazelnuts, walnuts.
Walnuts?
Cashews?
Bless you.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Pretty much everything but pistachios.
Oh,
what a terrible guess.
Sorry. Steal. Something.
So I was walking to a store today and tell the clerk, give me one reason to steal or I'm going to turn right back around.
I wouldn't last in jail. I'm out.
Your dad would get you out of a robbery.
Yeah, it's petty misdemeanor.
Attempt.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
all right.
would.
Chad Daniels is an absolute beast. He's hilarious. He's from here. He's one of us. And he'll hang out the next couple of hours. We'll do the show. You can blend right in. I want to ask him about a handful of things, especially about this Mitch Hedberg rumor that a bunch of people tweeted me yesterday. I want to hear if that's the truth. Rosie joins in like 30 minutes. We golf bet in an hour. This is the Power Trip on the Fan.